from your past.
What's going on out there, YouTube land and all subsequent social media lands? Welcome to another new video. So in this video, we're going to be talking about and reviewing a new movie that just came out in theaters a couple weekends ago, the beginning of this month, and is a new Marvel film. Yes, finally another new Marvel film in theaters. Yeah, so we're going to get right into that. But before we do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss this video or any other videos I put up. And as always, people, if you enjoy my content and want to check out my other social media platforms such as Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, definitely check those out too, where I pretty much upload new content pretty frequently of cool and fun goodness. So yeah, definitely check those out, people. And as always, let's get right into this. Welcome one and all to an all-new video. So like I was saying before, we're going to be doing a all-new movie review of a new Marvel film that just came out in theaters. So we're going to get right into that. So the Marvel film that I'm talking about is a great, amazing origin story film that finally got its first live-action interpretation of this amazing Marvel character, and is just a great, amazing character with lots of great Asian heritage, and is just a really amazing character. And that, of course, is the film known as Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Oh yeah, Shang-Chi. Yeah, so Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is a phenomenal, amazing origin story film that I was just blown away by. This movie was so good, so amazing, and just really well done. Now, this film happens to be directed by a director who has actually done a few other films and has actually a lot of dramatic and biographical type of biography type of films in his background. This is really like his first live action film, and he did a really great job, I thought. And that, of course, is the director known as Destin Daniel Cretton. Oh yeah, Destin Daniel Cretton. Oh yeah. So Destin is an awesome director. I really enjoyed his take on this film. I thought he did a great job. And I just thought he did a good job as being a director all in all. Now, when he made this film, he just did a great, amazing job. Gave us exactly what we were looking for. Great action sequences, great story, great comedy, great writing, and just a really well-rounded film. Now, another film that he's actually directed that I've actually had the pleasure of not seeing it yet, but it's something that's definitely in my docket to watch, is a biographical film, like I was saying. He's done a few of these. And it stars Michael B. Jordan. And basically the film is about this gentleman who is, on trial. And basically the attorney and him that are able to get him off of this murder charge that he's been charged with that he didn't commit. And that, of course, is a film called Just Mercy. Oh yeah, Just Mercy. Yeah, this is an amazing film, I've heard. I've read a lot of great reviews about it. I've seen the trailer a few different times, and it just looks like a really well-rounded film. And it looks like Destin did a really good job of directing it and giving us this really great storytelling film about this actual occurrence or actual trial that happened with this gentleman and his, basically his biography, his story about what happened to him. And just from what I saw in the trailer and what I've read, Destin did an amazing job of bringing really great clarity to the story, giving it a really great film, and just giving a really well-rounded performance by everyone involved, and just a really polished film. Definitely something I will definitely check out in the near future, and definitely a movie I've been wanting to see since I saw the trailer for it when it was first coming out. And it just looks like Destin did a really good job of directing it. But like I was saying before, when it comes to Shang-Chi, I thought he did a phenomenal job. I mean, this is a really great first outing, of a Marvel film for him. This is his first Marvel film, and he just brought a great, amazing origin story to us. I mean, I can't say enough good things about this film, and just what Destin did with the film. He gave us this just really well-rounded in every aspect type of film. And just from even the acting in the film, just each character was placed so perfectly in the film, and you just understood and enjoyed and just had a really great time with this film. And Destin did a great job of bringing that to life for us and giving us our first great, live action outing of this Marvel character. Really well done, really great directed, and really enjoyed Destin's storytelling. So this movie has a really great cast of great Asian actors and actresses that just really bring a great flavor to this film, and just are always fun to watch in anything else they've been in, and they're just always enjoyable and just really good actors and actresses that I think are very talented and just have a lot to give. Now, to start us off is Shang-Chi himself, Mr. Simu Liu. Oh yeah, Simu Liu. Woo. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. Simu Lee. If I'm saying that wrong, sorry guys. But Simu is amazing actor. This is the first thing I've actually seen him in, and he just blew me away with his performance. He was so awesome. He was so action-packed, and he just brought a great realness to this character, and I really enjoyed it. I loved every aspect that he brought to it, and I just thought that he did a good job of being Shang-Chi, and just gave us this really great interpretation of what this character from the comics would end up being like in real life. Now, Simu Liu, like I said, he's not done a lot of films. He's not been in a whole bunch of things, but he was one of the main stars of a Canadian TV series called Kim's Convenience, which he actually ended up doing for 5 seasons. But actually, he was in one other film prior to this film. He actually has another film coming out, which is going to be on HBO Max in October. But the other film that he was in was an amazing, awesome Guillermo del Toro film with great, huge kaiju that was so amazing on the big screen. And he actually played an extra in the film. And that, of course, is a film called Pacific Rim. Oh, yeah. Pacific Rim. Oh, yeah. Love this film. Such a great film. Did not really realize that he was an actual extra in the film, because actually underneath in his credits it says extra Pacific Rim, and I think it's hilarious that I have never noticed this character in the film, but still he is a part of one of the greatest awesome action sci-fi films of the last 10 years. And I can't believe I never knew that he was an extra in this film. So it's really funny. So next time I watch Pacific Rim, I definitely got to, keep an eye on, see if I can actually see him as an extra in the film, which I think is really cool. But like I was saying, I think he did a great job with this character. I thought he gave us the first great, first impression of a live-action version of Shang-Chi. I just loved his attitude, his demeanor. I loved his interactions with Aquafina and the other characters in the film. I thought he just brought a real great realness to the character, and I just thought he was a really great choice for this character. Really great casting by Marvel, and just great acting by Simu. I can't wait to see him in more things. So that brings me to the second person I like to talk about that was in this film that's a great character in this film. And that is none other than the actress known as Miss Aquafina! Oh yeah! Aquafina! Woo! Aquafina! Yeah! Aquafina! I love Aquafina. I think she's absolutely freaking hilarious. Aquafina, you could find her in many things over the years. She was in Crazy Rich Asians. She has her own show on Comedy Central called Nora from Queens. But she's been in a ton of films over the years. She's had little bit parts and stuff like that. But one of the films that I think is one of her best performances, and I just really enjoyed her in it, is none other than the film called Neighbors 2 Sorority Rising. Oh, yeah. Neighbors 2. Yeah, absolutely love her character in this. She plays one of the college kids that's along with Chloe Grace Moretz and Miss Fiddlestein, a.k.a. Jonah Hill's sister. And she is absolutely awesome in that film, and she absolutely cracks me up through the whole entire film. I loved her presence of the character. I love her attitude. I love her interactions with everyone and just what she brought to the table in that film. And it just was really enjoyable and fun. If you haven't seen Neighbors 2, definitely check it out for Aquafina. She was really superb in it. But, over all the films and all the movies and TV shows she's done, she is just a fantastic comedian. She's super hilarious and fun. And she brought all that greatness to this character in Shang-Chi. as her character, Katie, she was just so super hilarious, so super fun, and I loved her relationship with Shang-Chi. And I loved that, him being called Sean in the film, which was absolutely hilarious. Her interaction with him was just so dynamic and so fun. And Aquafina just brought a real greatness to the character, a real realness, and just a really great, performance that really coincided with Samu's character and just really brought a really great funness to the role. She was absolutely hilarious. A lot of her scenes were super fun, especially the scene where she's kind of like walking in from, learning some stuff and seeing the Fight Club and stuff like that, and she's just kind of like walking like this, like she's so cool and stuff, was just absolutely on point and funny. She had some great one-liners throughout the whole film, and I loved her character, and I thought she was a great addition to this film. If you haven't seen Aquafina or anything, definitely check her out. She's really funny, a great comedian, and a great addition to this film. The next actor I'm going to talk about that was in this film is none other than a mainstay in the MCU that we first got introduced back in 2016 in the Doctor Strange film. And this guy is just an awesome actor. I've seen him in many other things. He was in a show called Deadly Class, which he played a really amazing character in. And he's just a really fun actor to watch. And that, of course, is Mr. Benedict Wong. Oh, yeah, Benedict Wong. Woo! Benedict Wong. Oh yeah, Benedict Wong rocks. He is so awesome. Everything I've seen him in, I've always enjoyed him in. I think he's a fantastic actor, and I absolutely love him as Wong. He just is so awesome as a character. I love the involvement that he has had throughout the MCU and just how much more time they're giving him and giving him more roles, and I just absolutely love it because I think he's such a great addition to the MCU. Now, like I was saying, you might see him in such films like Deadly Class. You might see him in films, different films other than the MCU, actually. And he was actually in a great sci-fi film that I absolutely love and enjoy, and totally didn't realize that he was actually in the film until I recently rewatched it, and realized that was him because I had thought I had never seen Wong before I had seen him in Doctor Strange, but I actually have seen him in a few other films in the past. But one film that I really enjoyed him in, thought that he was really fantastic in, is a great 2007 film directed by Danny Boyle, which I can't say enough great things about this sci-fi film because I just absolutely think it's one of the best sci-fi films of the last almost 20 years. And that, of course, is a film called Sunshine. Oh yeah, Sunshine. Yeah. This movie is fantastic, and Benedict Wong is actually one of the characters in the film that's on the space station with Cillian Murphy and Chris Evans and many other great actors and actresses in this film. And I totally forgot, I didn't realize that was him, but he was so fantastic in this film. I loved his characterization, I loved the whole concept of his character, and I just loved his interaction with everyone in the film. He did a really fantastic job. If you haven't seen Sunshine, definitely check it out. But seeing Wong again in the film was so fun and great. His interaction with the Abomination was fantastic, on point. His, post-credit scenes and everything like that were just so fun and awesome to see that he's a part of this whole element and stuff like that. He just did a really fantastic job of this film and really enjoyed him. If you haven't seen Benedict in anything, definitely check him out. He is a fantastic actor. The final actor I'll be talking about that was in this movie plays the main villain, the Mandarin, in the film. And this actor is so awesome and amazing. I just really enjoy him. I've actually only seen him in one other film, but I think he's a fantastic actor. I have to check out his other films because he just is really awesome. And that, of course, is Mr. Tony Leung. Oh yeah, Tony Leung. Woo! Tony Leung, this guy is amazing, and the characterization and everything he brought to the Mandarin in the film was just so well done. And I just really enjoyed his whole concept of who the Mandarin was, and being Shang-Chi's father. And just being the whole character he was such a great villain, but at the same time, he just was a really great, character. And you fell in love with his character, even though you were against him, he still was a really awesome guy that had a lot to give and that, ended up giving his life for his family, which I think was just really fantastic. Now, Tony Leung has been in a whole bunch of films over the years. I mean, he's been doing films since the 80s. Like I said, I've only seen one of his films. It came out in 2007, and it's a kind of a controversial film because it had very explicit sexual scenes in this film. But in the whole, the film is a great film with lots of great romance, lots of great story, and just a really interesting tale. And that, of course, is a film called Lust, Caution. Oh yeah, Lust, Caution. And Tony was so amazing in this film. I absolutely loved this character. He was the main character, and just his passion and his love and his just performance was just so riveting and so fun in that film. And he just did a really good job for a very dramatic type of film. And he's really well known for dramatic type of films, but also he's a very great action star too, which he proved in Shang-Chi, which he really kicked butt in this film. I absolutely loved all his passion. I loved his martial arts. I loved his fight sequences between Shang-Chi and all the other characters he's fought. He just was so awesome in this film, and I really enjoyed him in it. If you haven't seen Lust and Caution, it's actually a really great film if you get a chance to see it, because Tony was really amazing, and so was the actress, which I unfortunately don't remember her name, but she was really good in it too. Interesting film if you haven't seen it. But all in all, I thought Tony did an amazing job with his performance in the film. I thought he did a great job. I thought he brought a lot of greatness to this character, and I thought this was such a great and way better version of who the Mandarin is. And I'm sure later on we'll see more of the Mandarin in future films and get more of an interpretation, but I thought this interpretation was really well done, and Tony did a really fantastic job of bringing that to life. If you haven't seen Tony Leung in anything, definitely check him out. He's an amazing martial artist and actor. So, great honorable mentions of other actors in this film are as such. Michelle Yeoh is a great character in the film as well. We get a cameo from Brie Larson in the film, and Mark Ruffalo as well in post-credit scenes. If you haven't seen the film yet, sorry, spoilers ahead. But, you know, such great actors. Actually, the actress that played Shang-Chi's sister in the film, this is actually her film debut. This was actually her film debut, and I thought she did a great job. Just all in all, had a great ensemble cast, a great cast that just brought to life this awesome universe of Shang-Chi. It's such an amazing film, lots of great action, lots of great everything, and just a really fantastic film. All around, I was really hugely surprised by how great this film was. I had high expectations. It kept those expectations and just was an amazing origin story. Now, if you're not familiar with what Shang-Chi is about, basically it's the origin story of Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. And basically the majority of the film is basically about him thinking that he has to go save his sister from his father, and, you know, to help save the world from their father trying to bring their mother back to life. And basically, it's kind of their adventure they go on, and kind of the world he starts to get into, and becoming a part of the Avengers world as well. It's a really fantastic film, like I said. I highly recommend going and seeing it in theaters. It's a huge 10 Golden Movie boxes up on this bad boy. I can't say good things enough about this film. I was really impressed, really enjoyed it. It's high up on my Marvel rankings now. I think it's a fantastic film. One of my favorite origin stories now, and just all around a really well-rounded, great MCU film. Way better than Black Widow, I thought, and just another great addition to the Marvel's universe. So if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out now, out in theaters. It's an amazing film, totally worth the watch, and A+, and a great origin story. So that's it for this movie review, guys. As always, thank you for watching, thank you for liking, also thank you for subscribing. And if this is your first time here, or you've been here before, don't forget to check out any older new videos you might not have seen mine yet. As always, people, if you like my content, check out my links down below, either for the Horror Pack link, where you can get awesome horror films right to your door for a great low price, or my awesome Patreon page, where you can see extras, outtakes, all kinds of cool stuff, where you can get great additional content that you don't get to see on the channel. So definitely check that out too, people. And as always, catch you in the next one.